Thanks, Dan. How cool is that? Well, from a kitchen in your Jeep to a cinema in your hotel. We're at the Parkside and we're celebrating the 22nd annual Victoria Film Fest. There's 150 films from over 30 countries, and we have a homegrown filmmaker right here from Vancouver Island, Victoria, right?
Yes, I grew up in Sydney, but I've been on the island since I was 4.
So Stacey Ashworth, you have a short film. It's about just under 14 minutes long. Tell us about the topic and why you felt the need to do this film.
The film is about a young woman who's ready to break out of her shell. So she decides to embark on a journey of S&M with a guy she met online, but through an enormous miscommunication, she's left bound and alone in her home without the use of her arms.
Let me out of this thing!
There's a lot of stereotypes surrounding S&M or BDSM, and there's a lot of things involved in my film, but one of the things I wanted to discuss was the safety and the respect and the relationship that people have with S&M, and it's not what you perceive. And so I do illustrate that in the film. And there are things that the things that lead up to S&M that nobody would expect, that are very kind and loving, actually.
Because you're kind of my responsibility here.
I know, and it's okay. I'm just really ready to do this.
Now, this is your first time in the Victoria Film Festival. What got you into filmmaking, and why is this now a passion that you want to carry forward in your life?
Well, I've been pursuing screenwriting since about 2008. It's very hard to be a screenwriter. You need to connect with the right director, or you need to make the amazing feature that wins the contest online.
In addition to her screening of No Breath play at the Vic Theatre on February 7th, Stacey's currently working on a new short.
It's called Cold Camping, and it's revolving around postpartum depression. So a couple who decide to take an escape away to an island and do some cold camping as a team. They can't escape the challenges of postpartum depression. So it's kind of a quiet, moody film that's highlighted by the landscape, and yeah, I'm very excited about that one.
Maybe shining light on subjects that don't normally get the front and center.
Absolutely. I think indie film is really, that's the important thing about indie film, and those are the type of stories I want to tell too. And I had the opportunity to live in LA for a little bit and thought that I wanted to pursue the Hollywood track and get the Hollywood producer and do the big movies, and I really don't. That's not been in me. Those aren't the stories I want to tell at all.
We're going to make a sharp turn here from a short film about bondage to hockey. You like ice hockey?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, it's a national institution in Canada, but there's a small group spearheading a different type of hockey, and we'll let our volunteer reporter Mark Robertson explain.